donate on Patreon. This is going to be interesting to see.
Original. What am I supposed to call you anyways?
The kidnapper.
The kidnapper.
Or Professor Kidnapper. Or Mr. Kidnapper. Yeah. Professor
Kidnapper.
Yeah. So, this is, well, see, I kind of did this with Sasha, so I don't think, maybe some of the stuff in the behind the scenes, possibly.
Right.
I didn't do it like this. I did do this with Shelly and JJ, the two girls from the second one. It was with the GoPros badly lit inside my house, and it was before we shot anything, so I walked through more stuff with them. But actually, I'm gonna move this out of the way.
Sure.
Need it. Because I'm gonna have to pull some props out, obviously.
Got props.
This is
Professor Kidnapper has some props.
I do. Teaching examples. This is, I guess, the first ever official class of the Kidnappers Damsel in Distress School, I guess.
Learning all the lessons.
Miss Samantha is the inaugural student. So, we're going to start out.
Yes.
This is, as I've told you, this community, if you will, it's smaller, I guess. You know, it's growing, obviously, and that's one of my goals, actually, since I've made it presentable and in such a way that people get it. And, you know, we have fans from, 12-year-old girls to, 60-year-old men.
Right.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So, a lot of the people that are in this, fans of this genre, they know these certain terms and whatnot that go along. And I use these terms in my writing too, so it's good you can find this out before you start reading so you know what's going on.
Now I'll know.
Yeah. So, Damsel in Distress, if you ever see it written, it's written as DiD.
Okay.
So when you already heard me say this because it just comes out naturally, because that's just what I call them.
Right.
These DiD scenes. So that's how that starts. And then, and as you know, you've watched some of the episodes and whatnot.
Yes.
You've seen what these scenes are. So there are, as you've already been shown, typically, anyway.
Okay. Typically.
Certain, and these are the ones we use, obviously. I should have been more prepared for this part. I'll cut this out.
Professor Kidnapper is not prepared.
I'm not. So these props are coming out here.
Duct tape. The rope.
Messy the bag is.
Your Mary Poppins bag.
I'm really getting. Something's got to be done here. Okay.
Zip ties. I know what they are.
Where's one of the? Oh, there it goes. One. These will be our OTM gag. That's the detective. Oh, we got it. And then this will be. You had one of these before.
Yes, I did. But that was washed.
This is a different one.
Okay.
This is the other half of this.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite wet. But...
Okay.
Okay.
So we have our main supplies here.
Okay.
As you know, these would be your 3 restraints that are typically used. And then these would be your 3 gags that are typically used.
Okay.
It all started back here with
sock.
Well, this is a sock example.
Okay.
It could be a scarf or anything.
Okay. Like a material. Something.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we demonstrate?
Yes.
This is the.
Go for it, Professor.
Yeah. So these like a wrestling move. It's all choreographed fighting, and they make it look really good. But in order to make it look really good, both people have to be cooperating. If I sat there and tried getting the tape on you, and you kept opening your mouth and trying not, like, I can't. And it's the same with this. And this is, and this is selling. See, that right there, this move, yeah. So they come down. This is going to go through a whole bunch of them.
Okay.
See, and you'll notice everyone who takes it differently, and they sell it after differently and whatnot. But see, if they didn't want to do that, and some of these are earlier, and he kind of changed the move a little bit, but yeah, that person has to cooperate. They have to let them. They have to fall to their knees. Like they have to go along with it. If they weren't going along with it, it would never work like that.
Right.
And that's like that with almost any move. Even picking some people up, like that person has to jump to like help them do it.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
right.
So it's the same thing with this. Like not just like with putting the tape on, like to keep it on, like make sure your mouth's in the right position. So it's like that.
Thank you.
Give us a subscribe. Click the thumbs up. Enable notifications. Follow on Twitter.